Welcome back to the channel. Monica Love here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from December 15th to January 15th. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Taurus, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge here for this coming new year, 2022, is the Hermit. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Temperance in reverse. Okay, so your biggest challenge here moving forward into the new year is the Hermit energy. I feel like with the Hermit here, it's been very difficult for you to be on your own, to really think about what it is that you want. You know, the Hermit is often associated with Virgo energy, okay? So there's something here about you contemplating and constantly being in your head about something, and I think that this has been something that's been very challenging for you. We're going to clarify the Hermit and see what the important message is for you moving into the new year in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Two of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Six of Wands. I feel like in the recent past, there was a decision here that needed to be made about a relationship that you were in. I do feel like there was a very strong possibility of success for you and this person in the recent past. We're going to clarify and see what happened here in a moment. Now, in the present moment, Taurus, you have the Queen of Wands, the Strength, and the King of Cups. I feel like in the present moment, you're dealing with somebody here who's very different from you, okay? Very different from you. There could even be a love offer that's coming in from a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm also getting a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. We're going to clarify and see what the important messages are surrounding these people that may be in your life in the present moment, okay? Now, in the near future, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Hanged Man. So I feel like in the near future, there is a possibility of a marriage or a commitment here, okay? Some of you may already be in a commitment or a marriage here, and there may be something here that's changing, okay? Or maybe there's something here that isn't moving as quick as you want it to with the Hangman here. We're gonna find out when we clarify. Now, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Temperance, Nine of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Death, Seven of Wands, and the Tower in reverse, okay? So what you don't see coming is the fact that for many of you, there has been some sort of possibility of an ending here happening, okay, between you and a specific person. I do feel like there was a breakup, okay, where your relationship started to fall apart or things stopped working is what I'm getting here. I'm also getting really strongly here that somebody here has been very emotionally withdrawn, okay? They have not been emotionally available to you. And this may be the reason why a lot of you were defensive or your person was defensive here in the recent past. What you don't see coming is that someone here doesn't want this to be over. That's why the Death here is in reverse. I do feel like in this connection, there may be a lot of codependency that you have or this person has when it comes to you. What you don't see coming is that this situation that has been very stagnant, okay, I'm getting a stagnant energy from this. It's not going to be like this for long because the Temperance is here in reverse, okay? And we are in the month of December. So something here that wasn't resolved between you and a specific person, it looks like eventually somebody here is going to be open. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, I'm getting here, maybe a Scorpio. I'm also getting possibly a Virgo here, okay? So some of you are dealing with somebody here where it's not, it's like it ended, but it's not completely over because there's still something here that needs to happen between you and this person, okay? And the time is now, okay, with the Temperance here. So what you don't see coming is there's unfinished business that you have with somebody. You're moving into the new year, not really closing something out with someone, okay? So this can go either way, but the time is now, okay? So there isn't gonna be a lot of waiting is what it's telling me. Things are going to move forward for you. So let's get into your reading and let's see what's going on. Let's clarify your challenge. Okay, so the Hermit is clarified by the Seven of Cups, the Moon, and the Sun. There's something that you've been thinking about, okay, for a really long time. And I feel like it's about a confusing situation. It could be with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, maybe a Virgo or a Leo here, okay, or somebody who embodies this energy. I feel like your biggest challenge moving into the new year, Taurus, has a lot to do with you setting some sort of emotion within yourself right, okay? There's something here that needs to be set right within you. How do you feel about this situation? It's definitely a confusing situation. It's a situation that really you're trying to make sense of, and you're trying to remain positive, okay? I'm really strongly getting your biggest challenge here is about you really confronting your emotions, really confronting how you feel so that you can get through some sort of confusing situation. There is a confusing situation where you don't really know where you either stand with somebody. Maybe you're dealing with somebody here who has been either keeping you as an option, okay? Or it could be there's just a lot of confusion surrounding your life. And in order to get 100% clear on what it is that you want moving forward into 2022, there's something here about you needing to be honest with yourself about your emotions, okay? Because the moon is all about what? Our emotions. And the sun is all about illuminating those emotions, okay? So spirit is saying that your emotions are valid, how you feel are valid, okay? You just need to make sense of them within yourself. And that's what's really gonna help you to make sense of anything that you are inquiring about. So if it's a relationship, a job, whatever it is, how do you feel about it? This is something that you need to ask yourself. How do you feel about it? And what do you want moving forward, okay? That's how you're gonna get clear on what you need to do moving forward, okay? So that's your biggest challenge, confronting your emotions, being honest with yourself, and then choosing how you want things to go moving forward, okay? So that's what I see as your challenge. Now, let's clarify the recent past. I'm gonna clarify the Two of Cups in the recent past. Wow. Okay. So the Two of Cups is clarified by the Two of Cups again, the Six of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. I feel like in the recent past, there was a third party, okay? Either a third party situation, or if it wasn't a third party situation, I feel like somebody here wasn't really, how do I put this? This person wasn't really honest with you, or they did something to really affect your confidence within them, okay? I do feel like the reason why a lot of you were hurt by this, or your person was hurt by this, was because the trust between you and this person was compromised in the recent past. And I feel, Taurus, I must tell you this, you may agree with me, you may not, but I feel like you overcompensated in some sort of way. You may have given more and more to the situation, assuming that by you giving more to it, it would actually work itself out. And I feel like, you know, this issue that you had in the past with this person never really was resolved. And that's why a lot of you needed to choose what direction you wanted to take in your life. In fact, some of you are still here in this place of like, what should I do? How do I move forward? Tell me more about the Two of Wands in the recent past. The Two of Wands is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Five of Cups and the Four of Wands. So for many of you, what I'm really strongly seeing here in the past, like I said, there was something that triggered you into this place in the recent past where, you know, you may have asked yourself, you may have said to yourself, look, what do I truly want? Is this what I really want? Do I really want this? I do feel there was a third party, okay? For many of you, it was with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or there was something here that happened between you and this person. Sign doesn't matter, but something here happened that compromised the trust within the relationship, okay? And there was always this belief here in the past that, yeah, things are gonna work out, we're gonna be successful, we can get over anything. But the problem here, Taurus, is that this situation that happened in the past was never dealt with. It was never really confronted. And that's why it may have led to some sort of issues within your relationship in the past, okay? So this is what I'm seeing. Now, in the present moment, I do see somebody here coming in and offering you love. I don't know who the Queen of Wands is. We're going to clarify and see who the Queen of Wands is. This may be you. You may have a very strong fire placement in your chart. Let me clarify the King of Cups. Who is this person that's coming into Taurus's life in the present moment? So the King of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Swords. You have the Devil and the Eight of Pentacles. So for many of you right now in the present moment, I'm really strongly getting that somebody here, okay, it could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm getting Capricorn, Virgo, maybe another Taurus, okay, water sign as well, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Whoever this person is, okay, it's like they're coming in and they're rushing in because they know that they need to work out something with you. There's something here that needs to be worked on. It's been very toxic. It's been very, for some of you, this person's been very on and off. And I have to say this, Taurus, I feel like this person is still very much attached to you with the devil here, okay? It's not the healthiest attachment, but whoever this person is, they're really determined to work on things with you. They're ready to actually offer you love. So if there's been issues in the past where you haven't really been receiving, you know, emotional support from this person, I feel like that's going to change because this person wants to work things out with you is what it's showing me in the present moment. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands. Who is the Queen of Wands in the present moment for Taurus? Some of you are dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, possibly here, okay? So, okay, so for those of you that are, I'm getting two stories, by the way, in the present moment. So there's two different specific stories here. So some of you have someone here who wants to come back in the present moment, who is really coming in and trying to work things out with you, okay? Because they're still very much attached. For others of you, you have somebody here that's wanting that, you know, you're assuming that things are over with them. Like I said, you know, death, what you don't see coming was death in reverse, right? Which is something here isn't completely done. Although a lot of you are assuming in the present moment that things are done between you and this person still has love for you and they're still holding on to that. You may even still be holding on to this person, okay? It could be a Gemini here. I'm getting a Scorpio, another earth sign, or a fire sign. So in the present moment, your message here is that whoever you're dealing with, it's not completely over. Although it looks like it's over and it's done, it's not, because there's still very much a strong attachment here. And the strength is here, which means somebody is not, both you and this person may not really be giving up on this, okay? It's something that somebody here, okay, is determined to work things out with you is what I'm seeing here. Now, in the near future, there will be an opportunity here that comes into your life. We're going to find out what this opportunity is with the Ace of Pentacles in a moment. But first, I want to clarify the Hanged Man. Even though there's an opportunity, Taurus, that's coming into your life, and it could be a commitment that's on the horizon for you, maybe a marriage that's coming in for you, or it could be a job opportunity or an opportunity in your finances. But something here may be holding you back, okay? Because the Hangman is here. So we're going to clarify the Hangman, and then we're going to see what these opportunities are that are possibly coming in for you come 2022. So let's clarify the Hanged Man. Wow, okay. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, so the Hanged Man is clarified by the World, the Seven of Swords, and the Hermit. Now, the Hermit is your challenge, and it's showing up in the near future, which is indicating to me that whatever you are experiencing now is going to finally come to an end. So if you've been experiencing this energy of being in your head all the time, you know, being confused, not knowing what is going to happen, you know, being very emotional, for some of you, even depression, that's all going to come to an end. If you've been dealing with somebody here, air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, someone here that's been kind of on and off or making you wait, or there's been a lot of uncertainty surrounding that, I see things ending, okay, with you and this person. Somebody here that you can't trust, somebody here who tells you one thing and then does something else, that's going to come to an end, because a lot of you are going to be, you know, I feel like your biggest challenge here is being in your head, the Hermit. But you're in your head for a reason, because a lot of you know that something here needs to change and something here needs to end. And I feel like because something here in the near future is so stagnant, it's just not moving the way that you want it to, a lot of you are like, you know what? Forget it. I don't need to be holding on to something here that is just, it's already over, it's done. Okay, it's just been stagnant, right? So for many of you, I feel very strongly that you're going to be putting something behind you. You're going to be putting overthinking behind you. You're going to be putting behind you anybody who's been taking advantage of you, who hasn't really been contributing to the situation. And by the way, when I say contributing, this is somebody who's constantly putting you in this waiting game. It's like a waiting, I'm always waiting. It's like, why are you making me wait? Do you have someone else on the side? Some of you are asking that, like, does this person have someone else? And they may have someone else. I don't see that, but I see somebody here is just all about themselves in the near future. And that's what leads to a lot of delays. And it leads to a lot of overthinking. And, you know, if you're overthinking a situation, Taurus, constantly overthinking it, and it's nothing goes right, then, you know, you kind of already see the way the situation is. You don't really need any more information out of that, right? So for many of you, what I'm seeing here is that some sort of situation where you've been waiting. This is why you have the Temperance in reverse, because the time is now. There shouldn't be any more waiting. So if somebody has said, yeah, we're going to get married, and you've been waiting, some of you may be like, you know what, whatever. I don't need to marry you if I'm going to be constantly waiting? So that's what I'm seeing here. A lot of you are going to be putting behind you anything that's keeping you held back, delaying you, overthinking. Tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles. What is this opportunity that's coming into Taurus's life in the near future? Wow. Wow. Okay. So the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Tower, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. I have to report this to you. It's interesting, the message I have for you. I'm really strongly getting here, Taurus, that something here is going to break down in the near future, but it's part of what needs to happen, okay? So there's a situation, like I said, that you're really confused about and you don't know what to do. In the near future, you're going to kind of just allow this thing to break down, okay? If it's a relationship, it's just going to break down. If it's a job, it's just going to break down. And it's the reason why this is happening. Again, you have the South Node in your 7th house astrologically. So Spirit is saying, look, the time is going to come where things that you were maybe associated with or involved with other people is going to come to an end. And that is Spirit making room for something new. I see new love coming in. I also see a new opportunity coming in when it comes to your work or business life. But at the same time, you also need to wrap something up here that's kind of been, I don't know how to say this to you, but it's like someone's been dangling like a thread in your face. And it's like you've been trying to catch it and you can't. And you're always left waiting and waiting and waiting. And in the near future, a lot of you are going to say, you know what, I'm not going to wait anymore. Like, I want to live my life. Like, I want to actually go out and live my life and do what I need to do. And it's like, how are you supposed to do that when you have something there that isn't, you know what I mean? Like, it's not really doing anything for you. So why are you still holding on to it? So that's what a lot of you are going to come to terms with. I can't tell you what to do, but I can see that is what's going to happen. For many of you, when you finally disconnect from this situation, it looks like there's going to be a commitment that comes in with someone new is what I'm seeing here. But let me clarify the Hierophant and see what is this Hierophant all about for Taurus in the near future? Okay, yeah. Okay, so the Hierophant is clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, so this isn't the greatest news, but what I'm seeing here is that a lot of you are going to be walking away from a marriage, okay? So if you haven't already walked away from a marriage, I do see you walking away from some sort of commitment, engagement, marriage. And the reason why is because a lot of you aren't getting emotional satisfaction from this situation. And you may even tell this person, it may be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? So I see you walking away from somebody here because they're constantly making you wait. They're constantly in this place of leaving you in the dark. And that's not healthy. It's not healthy. Like, if somebody isn't going to be honest and truthful with you, then it looks like you may be the one expressing that, okay? The Hierophant is your card. You're ruled by the Hierophant. So, you know, and you're also ruled by Venus. So love is a very important thing for you. But when the South Node hits your 7th house, a lot of changes are going to come in, and a lot of you may decide to disconnect from somebody here. And as soon as you disconnect from someone, I see a new opportunity coming in. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here happen for you. Let's get some advice. What an intense reading. Let's get some advice. Okay, so the advice for you is the Three of Wands, the Lovers, and the Chariot, okay? So your biggest piece of advice moving forward into 2022 has a lot to do with your happiness. Taurus, if you are in a relationship and you feel stuck or you feel stagnant, you need to ask yourself if this is what you want. You need to be honest with yourself. What is it that you want? What does it mean for you to be happy, okay? I'm also getting that, you know, some of you are ready to move to the next level in a relationship. You should let this be known. You should be communicating what you want. You know, if you want to get married, then this is something that you should be saying. You should be talking about, you know. If you want your relationship to grow or move into a new direction, that's something you should be talking about. All in all, your advice here is to move forward and be happy in love. And if you're with somebody right now that isn't doing that for you, then you really need to go within yourself and make clear exactly what you want in terms of how your emotions are, okay? And if you're not feeling fulfilled by something, or you're ready to completely leave something behind and move forward, then that's something that you should do. All in all, Spirit is saying that you should move forward and you should be happy. You know, if you're in a situation where you're not happy and you're ready to take a leap of faith, some of you want to move, some of you want to disconnect and start a new life, then your advice is to do that. Do what you love. Do what you are passionate and you love, okay? The Lovers isn't always just about a relationship. It's also about what we are passionate about, what we love, what we really enjoy engaging and doing. And in order for you to move to the next level in your life, that's something that you have to be open to. What do you love? What do you enjoy doing? And move forward and do it, okay? So Taurus, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.